For all who voted for me, thank you very much. It will be an absolute privilege to serve you. For those who didn't vote for me and those who spoiled their votes, let me tell you, I will be an inclusive president to listen to all of you. I will be making no distinction on the basis of votes.
Ireland has made history. After a landslide election, the country has chosen Catherine Connolly, an independent left-wing politician, as its 10th president.
I hereby declare Catherine Connolly elected to the office of President of Ireland.
A woman who has spent decades standing apart from the establishment. Now she's the one leading it. But who is Catherine Connolly? And how did a barrister from Galway, once dismissed as a fringe politician, unite Ireland's left and capture the nation's imagination? Catherine Connolly was born in Galway, one of 14 children, 7 boys and 7 girls, raised in a social housing estate in Galway City. Her parents' home was crowded, noisy, and full of debate, something she says shaped her forever. But her childhood was also marked by tragedy. When Catherine was just 9 years old, her mother died suddenly. Her father, a plasterer, was left to raise the children, the youngest, just a baby. She often speaks about how her older sisters stepped into the breach, giving up their teenage years to care for the rest of the family. Through that, she says she learned resilience and the value of integrity. As a teenager, Catherine threw herself into community work. She joined the Legion of Mary and the Order of Malta, helping deliver Meals on Wheels to elderly residents and cleaning their homes. She jokes that she was out saving the world and not doing the housework at home. Connolly studied psychology and German, later working as a clinical psychologist for a health board in County Galway. But she soon felt a pull towards something more public, more political. So, while working full-time, she took night classes in law, eventually qualifying as a barrister in 1991. A year later, she married her longtime boyfriend, Brian McHenry, and started a family. Her political journey began in 1999, when she was encouraged to run for local office by none other than Michael D. Higgins, Ireland's outgoing president, and his wife, Sabina. Connolly joined the Labour Party, inspired by the ideals of social justice and equality. Her top issue? Housing. She called it the defining social crisis of our time.
I worked as a barrister for more than 20 years. I worked as a clinical psychologist and a teacher. And in all those roles, and Lascan Corlin, the first female elected Lascan Corlin in the history of the state, in all of those roles, I have demonstrated that I act with fairness, with professionalism, and I will bring that experience to bear in my role as president.
But her relationship with Labour soured in 2007 when the party refused to back her for a national election seat. Feeling betrayed, she quit and decided to stand as an independent candidate. It was a lonely road. She lost twice before finally winning a seat in the Irish Parliament, the Dáil, in 2016. Inside the Dáil, Connolly quickly became known for her calm yet piercing critiques. In 2020, she achieved another milestone, becoming the first woman ever elected as Deputy Speaker of the Dáil, known as Líostín Cumhairle. It was a surprise win, achieved by uniting the opposition parties against the government's nominee. When Catherine Connolly announced her presidential bid, few expected her to go far. Her opponent, Heather Humphreys, had the full backing of the government. But Connolly did what she's always done: she listened, traveled, and connected. From Dublin's inner city to small towns in Galway, she built a movement around a simple message. Her campaign drew support from across the left: Sinn Féin, Labour, the Social Democrats, and People Before Profit. And beyond party politics, she inspired many voters tired of establishment figures. When results came in, it wasn't even close. A landslide victory that stunned political commentators.
From day one, I emphasised that I was an independent candidate with an independent mind. And For all who voted for me, thank you very much. It will be an absolute privilege to serve you. For those who didn't vote for me and those who spoiled their votes, let me tell you, I will be an inclusive president to listen to all of you. I will be making no distinction on the basis of votes. I will be a president who listens and who reflects and who speaks when it's necessary, and a voice for peace, a voice that builds on our policy of neutrality, a voice that articulates the existential threat posed by climate change, and a voice that recognises the tremendous work being done, the length and breadth of the country, and we need to recognise that and ensure it is properly resourced. Democracy needs constructive questioning, and together we can shape a new republic that values everybody, that values and champions diversity, and that takes confidence in our own identity, our Irish language, our English language, and the new people who have come to our country. I will be an inclusive president for all of you, and I regard it as an absolute honour, the vote I have been given, and I will represent you nationally and internationally to the best of my ability and as professionally and as humanely as possible.
Just a second.